Okay, where to start? I want to share something really quick before we start this episode. I read a book and I take so many quotes from the book that I like, and I think they will benefit so much they will benefit the viewers, the listeners. And this episode, number 7, Finding Who You Truly Are, I, I, I wanted to share. I chose so many quotes from this episode. I couldn't resist myself. Every page was so meaningful, and I hope in this episode and others we can talk as much as we can about this great episode, finding who you truly are. And I want to start quickly with one of the quotes that really touched me. Yes, what matters to you is not what you say or believe, but what your actions and reactions reveal as important to you. If small things have the power to disturb you, then who you think you are is exactly that, small. Wow, wow.
You told me before
I told
this.
you that one. I told you because I told you when I get upset about stuff that happens on the street while we're traveling right now in Kenya, Africa, and like as I said before, there is many challenges and you have to adapt quickly. Even than India, I have to say, um, and and exactly that. If my reactions are if I get disturbed easily, then this is who I think I am. Like if I get disturbed by small things, then this is who I think I am. I'm small.
Yeah.
Fabio, when I think about it now, you almost nothing disturb you. You don't care about nothing.
Yeah. I just want to live my life.
You just want to live your life.
Yeah.
What do you mean by I just want to live my life?
I mean, if I take care about all stuff I can't live, I have my dream, my desire, and I want to. Um, I want to create my life.
You don't have the energy for small things.
Sometimes, yes. Sometimes I also. I. The energy. This energy brings me. Okay. The. No positive stuff.
What do you mean?
I mean, when I saw some things not good in the life, I focus also with this. I think about how small is this experience.
You acknowledge it is small.
Yeah,
It's not important. You're focused about your creating your own life.
yeah,
You don't want to spend energy on the small stuff.
exactly.
When you talked, I thought about immediately about Winston Churchill. You know who it is, Fabio?
Yeah,
Yes. So he said something really interesting. He said, if you stop and throw stones at every dog that barks, you will never reach your destination. And I really like this sentence, because life can easily take so much energy from you. And I look at you and I really observe you. You don't let the world take so much energy. You really keep your energy to yourself. You don't get upset quickly. You don't overthink, you know? You move on really quickly.
yeah,
I can still be in the experience and you already moved on. But this is such a also Winston Churchill sentence really goes with me a long way. I really try not to stop at every point, and think about this is actually I think why I also don't post so much on social networks because I don't have the energy,
mm,
that you need for like commenting or reading comments and all of this takes so much energy from me. And I think this is why I don't do that. Yeah, but why should you like what is the Like, why should people stop reacting to the small stuff? Why it's so important? So they keep their energy for what, Fabio? Why it's so important not to be angry easily, not to be upset? Why? Why?
You don't live.
You live, but you suffer.
Yeah.
You don't
And you
suffer.
don't live when you suffer.
You don't really live when you suffer.
Yeah.
So would you say most of the time, Fabio, you're in peace?
Yes.
You have peace.
Yes.
That's amazing.
No, for me, peace is when you reach some level and you are not you. You are around the collective.
So it's not like a goal when you reach some goal. It's just like when you reach a point in your life when you're not as the other.
When you don't have a desire to reach some goal. When you don't have maybe dream. You just sit and you are in peace.
You enjoy what it is.
Yeah, you enjoy what is this, but you don't know.
You know, many people will say, "What? I would not have a goals. I would not have a mission." So Eckhart Tolle says a lot, many times, you can have goals, you can have a mission, but don't think that something in the future will save you. Or if you solve this problem, everything will be fine. No, there will be another problem. There will be another thing. It will never end. So I think like really it's so important the present moment. I think I also went through episode number 8 episode. Can I say episode for a book? Yeah, maybe.
I don't know.
Number 8, and then I get it. I got it. How much the present moment is important if you want the universe to manifest itself through you. You know what I mean? So if you only concern about your mind and only works through your mind, let your mind take over you. Okay, you're upset easily, you're angry easily, you get anger easily. So you won't get this power, this energy to go through you. You know, you will only be shadow, and you will suffer a lot. Yes. So the present moment, and always when I go on the streets and something irritates me, I remember the sentence: if this is irritates you, these small things, this is who you think you are, small, you know. For example, Fabio, sometimes we go and we see, sometimes I will be honest, I will share something really weird, but I don't know. The last time that we've been to the market, there was a woman that laughed so hard with her child that on the fact that she was barefoot. I don't know if it was fake or real. I don't know.
Okay.
But I just looked at her and I was not offended. I'm not walking barefoot, but on the experience, I was with you, so I felt like we are being targeted together. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I was not offended. I was
It's
actually
okay.
calm, and I thought to myself, compared to the younger me, I would be so upset. Who you are. You don't have any idea. Blah blah blah. But I didn't. Just look at her, and I was like, okay, I didn't care. It's so strange, You think? I think it also comes with age.
The loud is automatic stuff, I think.
The laugh is
Automatic.
automatic.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's automatic, but sometimes it can be vicious. Sometimes something is funny. Somebody fell, and broke his head. I don't know, and it's funny how he fell, but you don't laugh. You hold yourself from laughing because it's horrible. The person.
But you need to. Yeah, if you old, it's not good for me.
What do you mean? If you old?
If you hold your laugh.
If you hold your laugh,
Yeah.
it's not good.
I suffer if I hold my laugh.
Oh, that's interesting. But you can hurt somebody, no? I hold.
Yeah.
You don't? I don't know. I never saw you laughing hard, actually.
It's very hard for me.
To laugh hard.
Yeah.
No, I never saw Eckhart Tolle laugh so hard. I think when you're in peace, you don't get excited so much about life.
Mm.
but you also don't suffer so much for life. So in a kind of a balanced way, you enjoy it, you appreciate it, but you know it's temporary, and you don't get excited so much about it.
Mm.
Okay, that's a good time to move to another beautiful quote. Quote, if peace mattered to you, and if you truly knew yourself to be spirit rather than a little me, you would remain non reactive and absolutely alert when confronted with challenging people or situation. You would immediately accept the situation. Ooh, that's hard, Fabio.
Mm.
You immediately accept the situation. This is not easy because sometimes people can be really challenging. But I think the most important thing about this quote is that to remain non-reactive, because then you just add fire to the, you add fuel to the fire. You know, when you react, just stay away. This is, I don't have the energy for that. You know, I remember it vividly when I was in the university or when I studied for my SAT. Suddenly, fighting with my family or friends, I didn't care on, you know, the same fights that I had before, which I argued and I was so into these fights. I wanted to fight. I didn't care about them when I was in the university, or I didn't care about fighting. I knew every inch of energy that I give outside of my situation right now when I need to get good grades for the exams, I will lose. I will lose like points every time that I answer my parents or my friends or my brothers and sisters. I will lose points from the exam, from the test. That's what I
Mm.
thought. That's what I saw. And I really felt that. So it was really strange when you have a big, like, good goal. For example, you say, I want to create my life. I want to do something big, you know? When you know exactly what you want, you really save the energy for the important stuff. And how many of us go around this world spending energy, so much energy, and we are not aware. I think I'm also a bit like this. We're not aware how much energy we spend about nothing, and how much we should move on.
For this reason, sometimes I'm not excited for what happened in my life, because if I am excited, I I'm scared to have the down of this.
Okay, so you go back to what we said before. You don't get too excited because
Exactly.
you know it's maybe it won't happen.
Yeah.
You don't want to have too high expectations because then you can suffer.
Yeah.
And Eckhart Tolle says that high expectations come with suffering. You know, you can have goals. You can be also excited, but if you're like crazy excited, you prepare yourself also to a fall, which could happen. You know, and it's absolutely okay if you want to. For some people, yeah, it's okay it's okay for you, no problem. But I think for someone who suffered so much in his life, I don't want to suffer anymore like this. You know, I still get excited about stuff, but I know it's temporary. I know it's just today. I know it can be good. If I come to a place with high expectations, usually I suffer.
Okay.
So I just let it go. So you continue to say, the world always makes sure that you cannot fool yourself for long about who you really think you are by showing you what truly matters to you, how you react to people and situations, especially when challenges arise. That's an amazing sentence. That's really amazing sentence, and I truly believe that the world will always challenge you to see what matters to you the most. If small things matters to you, this is who you think you are. This is your world. Your world is small. You are small. I'm small. Okay? If this is what matters to me. But if I think about, you know, if I don't let the world, the crazy world, really drive me insane and react about what's truly important. What is truly important, Fabio?
Exactly. What is?
To be awakened. To be awakened, this is the inside.
Mm.
Okay? So you have to be, what do you mean by awaken? To separate yourself from your thoughts, you know? To know that you're not your thoughts. There is awareness and there is thoughts. It's better, like Eckhart Tolle, I think his thoughts come from his awareness, from his consciousness. The thoughts don't control his life, his way of
Mm.
life. So this is awakening, but also you have an external um, goal, and the external. This book is focused mainly on the inner purpose, which is to be awakened, to separate yourself from the thoughts, to disidentify from the thoughts. But there is also external goal. Let's say you want to be a baker, you want to be a singer, you want to be a lawyer, architect, whatever you want. You be Yes, this is all okay, but your goal has to be in alignment with your inner purpose. Okay, to not be attached to your ego,
Mm.
to your thoughts. This is not easy, you know, but I truly believe that because every action that you do, for example, I learned law, and I did
Okay.
well, but when the process you suffer, I didn't suffer so much, but I had some sufferings through the process, because I didn't really want to be a lawyer. I really didn't want to be a lawyer, and he said you poison the world and yourself with negative energy, okay? And this karma will last, it will continue with you, so nothing good will come out of it. So I just wanted to go back, just be very careful. Don't let I know it's not easy, but don't let small stuff get take your energy. Sometimes you have energy and you have time to fight. Don't keep it for something else.
Okay, my belief is makes your inner purpose, your dream, your creation alive.
How do you make it alive?
To be aware and to be strong for the challenge of the life.
No, I didn't get you. The music in the background, oh my god. You don't hear it?
Yeah, it's good.
Yes, what is that? I know this music, but it's so strange. We are here in this quiet place in Kenya. We never hear music, only birds and roosters, and now there is this music. But I think you should always remember you are here for something bigger. Don't waste your energy about people, about this mad world. But then sometimes people take this energy and goes on TikTok, goes on YouTube, which I also do sometimes.
Yeah.
And this also drain you completely. Completely takes your energy.
You go because you miss some things.
You cannot be alone. You need some
Yeah.
stimulation. Yeah.
You don't are in the creation when you go in
You are
this
not
stuff.
what? Aligned?
You are not aligned, yes,
Aligned
in
with.
with the energy of creation, of your purpose, of
What
your
is your
soul.
purpose, Fabio? You say you create your reality. What do you want to create?
Uh, I want to develop new evolution of human.
Okay. No, what do you mean by new evolution of human? That's big, Fabio. New evolution. Evolution will happen if you create it or not, no, Fabio?
Yeah.
You want to create, you want to maybe, you told me before, you want to expand the knowledge about the human body, about the diet,
Exactly.
about the way of living.
I wanted to extend the knowledge about our inner body. Mostly is inner body. I wanted to bring what the person know now and makes the knowledge also about the body. Why we have the form of these bones? Why the energy go
Uh,
flow in this
yes,
body?
but I will ask you what I asked you before. Why it's so important, Fabio, to
Because
know about the physical? What's wrong?
Because it's my soul, it's my mission
It's your
here.
mission. I got you. This
It's
is what the
it's
universe wants you
important.
to do.
It's important because I am
Got you.
who I am. Okay.
Oof, that's strong. That's what the universe wants you to discover. And if you won't discover it, you will die. You have to do that.
Yeah, I have to do it.
You have
Yes.
to. I would just share with whoever listened to this. You're fasting a lot. Every 3 days, you fast 3 days, then you eat, you explore, you sleep, you drink, different hours, yoga. You do so many stuff just to explore, to experiment, to know what works and what's not. You always
Yes.
discover something new. This is amazing. And wow, so nice that the universe gave you the opportunity, Fabio, to do that. Gave you the time, the energy, the space, the place, to do that.
Exactly.
But you don't have any choice. You have to do it.
I have a choice.
Do you really?
I have a
To
choice.
die?
I have a choice, but if I don't follow this way, I suffer all my life.
Eckhart Tolle said that the universe gave him energy to move away from England to Vancouver.
Yeah.
I think it was Vancouver. And he said, if I wouldn't have listened to that, I would have died. I would suffer so much. I couldn't resist it, because it came back more and more and more. And it was from deep place. I knew I have to do it. I knew I had to do it. This is the same. I feel the same for you also.
Yes, it's like to have um, Ferrari, but you can't use your car in the normal road because it's not a good road, and
You mean Ferrari is like your body?
yeah,
I got you. So you want to use it as we should use it.
yeah, I should use my car in the right um, road.
And animals helps you a lot to discover, right, Fabio? You observe them a lot. I think fruitarian also comes from the acknowledgement that we similar to chimpanzees and monkeys, and we can see
Similar, but not the same.
not the same. So many stuff comes from the animals themselves. They don't do that, they don't do this. So maybe this is the remains of nature, right? Reminder from nature that we need to remember.
But they don't. Um, they don't fast consciously.
On purpose. What do you mean consciously? It's very nature in them to fast.
Yeah, but they fast when they have a trauma.
When they get ill or hurt.
Yeah,
Yes.
the human is fast for spiritual stuff, for go deeply. It's different.
Yes, that's true. But Fabio, when we get sick, when we get hurt, we also don't have an appetite. People still eat, but if you really observe, you don't have appetite. The kids also, they don't want to eat when they are sick, and people push, bottles in their face. No, I also, when I was a child, I remember eat chicken soup, eat honey, whatever, all this kind of lemon,
Yeah.
it helps. Let the body do its thing, the body's so smart. Okay, so we're talking about energy and we're talking about preserving your energy. And I want to continue. Like I said, we are talking about episode number 7, discovering the true me. You know what? Let me make sure this is the finding who you truly are. This is the title. Okay, and I want to continue with more quotes from the episode. Okay, the more limited, egoic the view of yourself, the more you will focus on and react to the egoic limitation, the unconsciousness in others. What you perceive as their fault become to you their identity. Means you will see only the ego in them and those strengthen the ego in yourself. cannot, like, even if I read it now, I really truly understand it, and I think how strong it is. I don't know if people, if you, Fabio, did you understand? It's so strong. You not know. You didn't understand. If I would just like, for me, it's like if you really identified with your ego and you see only the bad stuff in others, okay, and you identify them as like the as their fault. For example, you walk in Kenya and some people lie to you because you Mazungo, you're white, whatever, and then you feel okay, this person is a liar, is a cheater. This is all you see, you know.
Yeah.
You actually you make it as his identity, so you can maybe hurt him or say something nasty to him, okay, just because you, and also you strengthen your own ego because you think you're better, okay, he's a liar, I'm better, I'm more moral, I'm honest. You strengthen your own ego. And yes, so I think the most important thing is when somebody and people do harmful stuff, bad stuff, is to not identify their acts with their identity. You know what I mean? Because then it's easier to hurt them. Okay? When I see people lie to me on the streets in Kenya, really lie to my face, and I know they're lying. Okay? I sometimes I'm
You
smiling a bit.
know, you know,
I know.
you're more perceptive when one person lie, you understand.
You mean
I
I'm personally?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
understand. You're
Why?
very
Why
very smart to understand. Also, when Hilary said we don't have
the box?
the box.
Wow, that's so funny, Fabio. You think he lied? You think he
Yes,
lied?
yes.
Oh my god, that's
And
so funny.
you change the expression. I don't know if you do consciously or unconsciously. You change this expression and you told let's we check. Let's we check. For me, I know. Okay,
That's so funny. You knew he's lying from the beginning?
no, because for me is fun because I also don't want to carry this. Okay.
Yes, I know.
Only you and you understand. I don't say the Hilary, you're lying.
But you knew deep down that he's lying? You thought he's lying deep down?
I don't think this.
So I just share. We are in this beautiful hotel here, place, guest house on a mountain, and we have this driver friend, let's say, that takes us to the local market, and I wanted to have a box to put the vegetables and stuff instead of other places, my bag or whatever, because we're going on a motorbike, and it's more comfortable and more safe, I think. And never mind. So the box that we use all the time suddenly said it's gone. He didn't want to put it on his motorbike. I don't know what. And I was so disappointed. And then I surrendered. I truly did. I surrendered. I didn't want to be, because I started to be a bit angry, you know? Like, why did he took the box? We use it. Why did he took it away? And then I was like, okay, surrender. Let's try to find another box. That's what I thought. I didn't thought that he was lying, actually, you know? I was like, okay, we just try to find another. And if not, we go and buy some box somewhere and just continue. And then we go, we walk. It did like 15 minutes, seconds didn't pass. And then suddenly he finds the box. But I don't know if he lied or not. It doesn't matter.
Yes, because after told me the confirmation there is a banana
he forgot. Nestor forgot to take the.
for me it's okay for me. You should also if you don't tell me it's okay. Want the approbation
Yeah,
also
he
for
wanted
me.
to explain to you. It's so funny. He explained to me, and then I heard him explain to you. You know, this guy that was supposed to take the box, he didn't take the box.
Story of
He
story
forgot.
of story.
You think. I don't know if it was a. Never
Too
mind.
much energy. Say
What?
the no.
Yeah.
Okay, it's too much energy. If you
For you or for him?
for him to make his story.
Yeah, but this is a good lesson also. This accident, this situation was also, I was really, I started to feel like my pain body, yeah? Started to feel like pain, and then I was like, I surrender. Okay, there is no, okay, let's see what we can do. It's exactly what Eckhart Tolle said, okay? When you go to a situation from a deeper place, no anger, no negative emotions, the universe helps you, okay? He supports you, you know what I mean? So I was like, okay, we will find another one. We will find another box. We can do it, you know? Also, the first time, you don't know, Fabio. Because of our experience, we go with a motorbike, and every time to carry all the stuff is not easy, you know, in the motorbike. It's not easy, it's not comfortable because we buy a lot of fruits, we eat a lot of fruits, and everything is dripping, you know, because everything is smush, you know, bananas, papaya, whatever. And suddenly I thought to myself, okay, we take a box on the back of the motorbike and we use it. Awesome. And then you know they tell me there is no box, we have to go to buy or whatever, and we are in a huge place here, they have so many stuff here. I said, okay, let's just try to search, search here, let's search here, and then we, you know, no, there is nothing there. Okay, let's just look, you know, just like, let's just look, and then we go inside. Here it is. Okay. But I was so pissed. I didn't thought they were lying. I didn't argue with them. Just
Okay.
like, let's try. I would have done it like 5 or 10 years ago. 10 years ago, I would never done it. You know, I would never. I was like, oh, why did he took it? Oh, you don't have. Oh, we have to. You know, I would just be in pain. But I did surrender. Didn't let my mind make me suffer. Didn't let my mind, yeah, hurt me,
Mm.
because I know my mind. Yeah. I feel like I read too many quotes, Fabian. What do you think?
Yes, I also think this.
So, what do you want to talk about? We are in Africa, in Kenya right now, okay? We're still in the same place for weeks.
Yeah.
The same place. Kisumu, by the way, a beautiful city, and we found like this really beautiful nature place that you can just chill, do your podcast, do your stuff.
Yeah.
And it's hard to live, you know? It's hard to change. But I'm ready to change. I'm ready to change for the other place.
Yes.
What is your
Yes,
yeah?
ma'am.
What?
Yes, because maybe we are not ready for the next step. We won't stay here.
When do you know it's the right? I think you feel it every day. You know, like if there is a feeling for me, I try to figure out if we should live or not. I feel if there is a feeling every day that tells you you should go, you should go, you should go, then you need to go. You know,
Mm.
but the universe, life will give you signs. Now it's really comfortable, and we do stuff. You know, we are doing stuff. You know,
Yeah.
we don't we are not focused, and we don't waste our energy. How much energy I spent in this 40 something days in Kenya about electricity problems, about money issues, all this kind of stuff with the locals. Too much energy.
Mm.
Here I can breathe. It's so much energy, and I don't want to waste this energy, and I know this is part of the game. This is Africa, this is Kenya. They will never give you the right price. You have to always ask. They will try to cheat you. Yeah, they will always. Most of them, I think 95%, unfortunately. But this is part of the culture. I don't argue. I think it's something really old, like from the old times. But it is what it is, you know. It's so tiring.
Because you search pleasure. A life should be pleasure.
Oh, that's a good one. I don't think if I search for pleasure, if I look at me, okay,
Yeah.
I eat fruits, and which is great pleasure, I have to say, but I don't go to the extreme pleasure, spa, massage every day. I just don't want to spend my energy and to suffer. I don't want to suffer.
Yeah.
But you're right. If you have a big expectations from the world, okay, tell me who I am, give me, I want this, I want this. Yeah, you will suffer, you know, if you expect the world to tell you who you are.
Yeah.
This is also from Eckhart Tolle. But we will talk about it because I don't think this is this episode. This is the next episode. But do you think I'm after pleasure? Yeah,
Yeah, you eat
perhaps.
a fruit because you want a soft body. You want pleasure body.
I want fruits because it's the sweetest, best food that I've ever eaten. you know, so easy on your stomach
Yeah.
and so good
And
taste
why
wise.
you like sweet?
I think we are born to like sweet. We are born to
And
it.
the sweet, what you
Sugar,
give?
energy.
What you give sweet?
What the sweet gives to me?
Yeah.
Energy, happiness, health, power, consciousness, even
No
awareness.
pleasure, no.
What do you want to say? Satisfaction?
Satisfaction, pleasure, love.
Yeah, we all search for that. But I'm not attached to it, you know. If I want to eat potatoes today and I don't have fruits, I will eat the potatoes, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But after you have a different body.
If you eat cooked food,
Yeah.
yeah, this is part of your journey and my journey, and
It's
if you feel it.
it's part for me for a little bit pain in my body.
When you eat cooked food,
Yeah.
pain, that far. Like the majority, where I don't know, 10 billion people, the majority of people eats cooked food. Eat cooked food.
Yeah. But for this person it's not pain because their body is adapt of this and they don't feel they don't know how much is can be pleasure the body without cook food.
I tell you what, the pleasure for me is the first of all, you can eat as much as you want. It's sweet. It's such a good food, really. Like, I mean, like fruits and sweet, nature, vegan, raw. I really like it. And the toilet experience, the digesting experience, that's what people are not aware of. In my first day, when I started to eat more fruits and become, let's say, fruitarian, I don't like the identity, you know, fruitarian or vegan. Just I started to eat many fruits. Wow, the experience in my body, I felt like my body is suddenly like so light and empty, and the toilet experience was so amazing and so different and so quick that I was shocked. I was like, what is that? I never had this before. You know?
Yeah.
Always like, oh, the processed food that we eat, the body doesn't like it. It doesn't like it. It's stuck. It's like it's not good. But Fabio, I don't know if the world or we as humans are not supposed to eat cooked food at all. Because I think maybe there is some stuff like beans or some vegetables that can really benefit with us. But you should really, I feel like you should not eat them every day.
Exactly. You appreciate the exchange of healthy diet when you understand better how works your body, better the toilet experience. If is better, is all is better. The toilet experience teach you, show you how much you are health.
Oh, that's a good
Okay,
one.
and
Yes, that's very
the
important.
fasting is also this the teacher. If you do good fasting or bad fasting, because for me, yes, I call fasting, but is diet for me. So now I build,
It's part of your lifestyle.
yes, I build this diet because I understand there is some things more health respect for Rotarian diet, and I develop this.
But what did you say about good fasting, bad fasting? What do you mean by that? How does like the toilet experience can really, and I think everybody can agree, can tell you if you're healthy or not, if you eat something good or not.
Yeah,
But how does the fasting tells you if you're healthy or not? If the fasting is really hard for you, I guess I guess your
you
body cleans a
bring
lot.
no you bring some things, so
Okay.
maybe it's of your life.
You what?
you wrong, something's
You
some
have
habits.
a bad habits.
Yeah,
If the fasting is really bad,
yeah,
you have a bad habits that you need to change. Bad habits like maybe drinking coffee, maybe smoking, right? Everybody knows.
something's like this.
Yes,
Yes.
or maybe eating even something
Yeah.
salty. So, how salt affects you, Fabio? When it
More
becomes to
slow.
fasting,
You are slow. Your brain don't work good if you eat a lot of salt.
it's really
Salt.
addiction.
Uh,
Oh, we can speak about fruits and diets and this kind of stuff for hours.
yeah.
Okay, so I want to read something really important from the episode. I think it's so important, and I was so in shock when I read it. When you realize that what you react to in others is also in you, and sometimes only in you, you begin to become aware of your own ego. So that was really interesting because in this book, from this quote, you can understand that what Eckhart said on this in this episode, in this chapter. You should say chapter, not episode. Episode is for a TV
Chapter.
show. Chapter,
Maybe your future is episode.
episode. Oof,
I
we're
feel. I
doing
feel.
episode.
I
Yeah,
feel you do some things like this.
with you, Fabio.
Maybe yes. Maybe
Maybe.
no.
So in this chapter, he says, whatever you react to in others, you also have in yourself, and sometimes only in yourself. This is amazing revelation, Fabio, for me. You don't have any idea. When I read it, I was like, oh my God. When I'm angry, when somebody cheats me or lies to me, I it's also in me. I'm also like a liar or a cheater in some other ways. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Wherever you react strongly in the other, you also have in yourself. For example, if I go on the market and somebody cheats me and lies to me, I don't take it too seriously, you know? I just I don't play I laugh a bit. I see the unconsciousness. Or if somebody is very violent, you know, I stay away. I don't participate in it. I don't react to it strongly because it's not in me. I'm not a violent person. You know, I always think about my father when I read all this episode because my father is really against. You know, in Israel we have like right and left, and my father is very on. I don't know. Is the only. Is on the. It's not. I don't want to say which side, and then like I just want to say he's on the one side of the map. Let's say. And he really criticized the other side, you know. He really criticized that they are liars. That, and then I thought to myself when I read it, maybe this is also my father. Maybe he's also a bit, well, I'm going to say harsh words. I love my father. Yes, he's amazing. But maybe he's also a bit racist. Maybe he's also, because he blames them for that. Maybe he's also a bit like this. You know what I mean? Fabio, my question is for you.
Yeah.
Do you believe that? That everything that you react strongly in the other is also in you?
Yes.
And sometimes only in you?
Yes. It's very simple to understand this.
That's very strong. You know, that's very strong. That can really show you your ego and who, I don't want to say who you are, but who you are not, you know, your ego self.
But sometimes you react in different way. One day you react very strong. One another day, if happen the same experience, you don't react. Why?
Depends. If it happens with the same person or other people, I don't know if people will react less. Maybe you change also. You changed. Maybe you realize, oh my God, what happened yesterday? I was so insane about nothing. I argued about nothing. I became violent about nothing. And I suffered so much, and I also made the other person suffer a lot. I will not do that again. This is not who I am. And the second time it happens, I'm not there. I'm a different person. I had to suffer a bit to understand I don't want to be this kind of person.
Yes, different. You are different person.
You told me
Different
every morning
mask.
you are a different person.
Yeah, different mask.
Different mask.
Yeah. If you are suffering for some things different and happen the same experience of yesterday, you don't take care about this, because your ego is still eating some things different, some food different, and they don't want the same food.
You talking now about food, specifically food that you eat, or something else?
No, I mean the negative thoughts, okay, is the food of your ego.
So let's
You
say,
believe this.
okay, I react strongly to something that happened, and then the
Okay.
next day I will not react because the ego.
You are in different focus, because your ego don't want to eat the same food.
I
Okay.
got you. So he's searching for another experiences, but you can react to violent or to lies
Yeah.
in a different ways, day
Yes.
after day. I don't know if you will not be irritated by it or you will be peaceful in consciousness
Oh, I mean
only
different,
because one day passed.
different energy. You react in different energy.
Yes, I think the most important thing is, Fabio, to not react, to not react, to feel it, to feel the anger, to feel the shame, to feel the emotion inside, really to feel it. Just be aware of it. You don't need to fight it. Don't fight anything. Just be aware of it. And if you can, please do not react. Don't react to it. Yes, this is so strong. I think it's one of the strongest quotes. I really, truly like this has changed my life. To realize, to understand that whatever I'm reacting strongly in the other is also in me. That's amazing. That tells you a lot about who you are. Not truly the true who you the who you are truly, but it tells you what is your like form or what you're identified with. And this is really can change your life. This is really can change your life. If you're really angry about people who are greedy or liars or racist, maybe you should check who you are really, who you think you are or you truly are. There's so many people, I have to say, that was also surprising for me. He said in the book, Eckhart Tolle says there are so many people who fight for human rights, specific human rights, like against this or that. Maybe they also inside them, they're also a bit like this, you know what I mean? Because when you have so much energy to fight something, maybe inside you also have it, it reminds you of it, and this is why you are so into it. That was a big revelation. But I don't want to go too far. I don't want to think about other people. That doesn't matter. I want to think about us and you. I just want to really like share. And you know what? We're going to finish with this great idea. Not the idea. I really think it's the truth. Whatever you react in others, you also have in yourself. Be aware of it.